I think it bears repeating the historic moment we had last week with the groundbreaking for our Sheriff's Office and Safety Center. This will be the police station for Lake County, and it has been the big financial challenge for Lake County, going back not just years, but well over a decade, when Commissioner Judy Moran and company started to save millions of dollars in advance of this significant project. We would not have been capable of this heavy lift without that planning and that preparation. As we spoke, the sheriff noted, many said it wasn't possible. And he's right, many said it was not possible to build the jail without raising taxes. And there were proposals to raise taxes to the third highest sales tax in the state of Ohio. There were proposals for the biggest tax increase in Lake County history. But with an enormous team effort, we came together to build the Sheriff's Office and Safety Center without raising taxes. And with the approval last week by the Courthouse Committee and the Board of Commissioners, with the groundbreaking, we can say the financing plan is official, it's voted on, it's done. And while the building must be completed, and we will have 2 years of construction in downtown Painesville across the street from the old safety facility, the old jail, we have financed the biggest capital project in Lake County history without raising taxes. I can't tell you how many times we hear from our government entities, whether it's the city or the school board, oh, we have no money, we didn't plan ahead, we need to raise taxes to pay for this enormous project, and it's the only way. And we all kind of shake our heads and say, saw that one coming. But I say with gratitude to my colleagues, I say with gratitude to the Sheriff's Office, with gratitude to the public, that we were able to come together to do this without raising taxes. We raised the standard. And going forward, when the next politician says it can't be done without raising taxes, they will say, well, Lake County did it. They built an over $200 million jail and safety facility without raising taxes. And they did so to the highest standard. Because we are doing this with union labor, we are doing this with local people, we're doing this with national experts, and I would include our sheriff in the group of national experts on this project. We're doing it right. This is a facility that will serve the safety of the public for a half century to come. And people ask, well, why doesn't everybody do this? Why doesn't everybody bring together that expertise, do it the right way? After all, won't the public be happier with elected officials who don't raise their taxes? Well, yes. But what we forget is there's a massive pushback against the folks who actually stand up for the people. There's a massive pushback. They crucified Jesus Christ, they shot Donald Trump, and if your commissioner or your school board member or your city councilman stands up and says no, guess what they'll do to that lowly, unimportant individual? They'll go after the President of the United States for doing the right thing. Trust and believe. They'll go after your local people. So I think the vast majority of folks who run for office do so with good intention, and they plan to keep their promises and do the right thing, but when they walk into the building, they realize that the folks who do the right thing are public enemy number one to the people in the building. The folks outside the building, they expect us to keep our promises. They expect us to balance the budget, to build the building, to do the job without raising taxes. But the politicians and the folks inside the building hate the people who stand in the way of their gravy train and their money tree. And I want to thank everyone who goes out and runs for school board and city council and actually keeps that promise, because trust and believe, people will come to attack them. They will hunt them down and they will come for them, because they don't want someone to speak truth to power and to get the job done. And Lake County today is a shining example of what can be done when people have the courage to say, no, I'm going to stand with the taxpayer, not the bureaucrat, not the politician. And people can laugh or snicker, but this is real life, folks. Folks who pay attention know the good guys aren't treated good. Far from it. It's the bad guys who go along and get along, who everyone pats in the back and says, what a great leader. It's the folks who stand up and fight for the people that get hit hardest, not because folks truly hate those people. As Donald Trump says, they're not coming for me, they're coming for you, and I just happen to be in the way. And that's why I am so proud of Lake County's accomplishment today. I am so proud. because that's how we set the standard. That's how we do it right. And I'm going to tell you right now, we can't stop there. Because while we don't have the ultimate say on property tax valuations, we do have the bully pulpit. And I call, once again, upon my colleagues to join me, I hope unanimously, in passing a resolution, not asking, but politely demanding that our state reps and state senators do their job and reform property taxes in Ohio, not 10 years from now, not starting a discussion or forming another committee. I think we've had enough of those committees. But to right now, in lame duck session, before these massive inflationary tax increases take effect, do something good for once. Let's give Ohio a Christmas present, a Hanukkah gift it actually wants. Let's reform property taxes for our seniors, for our disabled veterans, for all Ohioans, because it is not fair. As Mayor Mara has said, and I agree, it is not fair to tax these inflationary gains. And I have no doubt that people will come to future meetings and attack me for this, that, or the other. But understand the reason why they're attacking me. It's because I'm in their way. They want to come for you, and I'm standing in between. And I will continue, as long as God gives me the strength and the ability, to be the wall between you and the bureaucracy, to be the wall between you and the politicians who are trying to steal our money. And best believe they know what they're doing. I'm proud to be Commissioner No, and you can hear it echoing through the halls right now. I live in your head rent-free. No. Any further old business?